So what are we going to look at in this video? Now, if you can remember, last time I told you that I'm going to show you how to make a triglyceride. Okay, what is a triglyceride? Triglyceride is oil. Then you might be thinking, why do we need to learn about how to make oil? Because people, you have to remember, to make the biodiesel molecule, we need a oil. What is a oil? O-I-L, oil. To make a oil, which is a triglyceride, we need a biodiesel. In order to make the biodiesel, we need a oil. So to understand the formation of biodiesel, which is transesterification, we need to understand how we can produce the oil. As a matter of fact, we are not the one who produce oil. The plants are the ones that produce oil inside their plant cells. Okay? All right. Without any further ado, let's learn how to form a triglyceride. So the formation of the triglyceride. So write a heading called triglyceride. So I'm going to teach you how we can form a triglyceride, which is oil, because this oil is needed for us to form biodiesel. All right, because the oil that we are going to form, going to go through the process of transesterification, and will make 3 biodiesel molecule and glycerol. I hope you can remember that. Okay, so to make a triglyceride or oil, we need how many molecules? We need 4 molecules. Those 4 molecules, one of those 4 molecules is one glycerol, which is one of the 4 molecules. And what else? We need 3 fatty acid. 3 fatty acid, Fa. Then what is it going to make? You have to remember these things. They are going to, when these 4 molecules come together, they are going to make, what are they going to make? They are going to make, let me get a pen. They are going to make 1 triglyceride. That is what we are after. Triglyceride plus 3 water molecule. 3 water molecule. All right, now we are going to use structural and semi-structural formula, sometimes the hybrid version of those, to understand this process. So triglyceride, which is oil. Why are we interested in this oil? Because we are going to use that oil for transesterification so that we can make biodiesel. Is that clear? All right, are you ready? Okay, let's start with glycerol. Now, if you do not know the structure of the glycerol, somewhere in this data booklet, you can find the glycerol. You see the word all. So what does that tell you? Glycerol should be an alcohol. It's a special type of alcohol. Where can you find the structure of the glycerol? And I cannot remember the page number straight away. Some of you can find it for me. Yeah, what's that? I don't know, man. Okay. Oh, glycerol. I found it. It's in page 22. The glycerol, a special alcohol. So I'm going to show you how to, not show you, you can just look at the page 22. Then you will see the glycerol. It's a special type of alcohol. It is so special. It has got 3 hydroxyl group. As you can see, 3 hydroxyl group. It's a relatively a smaller molecule with 3 hydroxyl group. What does that mean? It means it's highly water soluble. Okay? It's like put water, because these hydroxyl group are going to make hydrogen bonds. Then it's water soluble. So what is this? This is glycerol. Is that clear to you? Yeah, it should be very clear, man. It's page 22. You have the structure of glycerol. That's it. All right, 3 fatty acid. Now this time I'm going to use 3 different types of fatty acid. Let me get them. thing out. 3 different types of fatty acid. Okay, any one of you can remember where to find the fatty acid? Okay, where can you find those fatty acid? Fatty acid can be found in, I think, which page is that? Page 18 of the data booklet. So let's go and find the fatty acid from the page 18. What? Page 18, man. You have fatty acids. Can you see page 18? All right. So I'm going to start with I'm going to start with the first one in the list. What is that called? Caproic, the easiest one. So to draw the fatty acid, I'm going to draw sort of a hybrid version of a formula, carboxyl group, showing the all the atoms of the carboxyl group, not the and the semi-structural formula of the other part of the fatty acid. You know what I mean? I'm just why did I show all the bonds in the carboxyl group? Is that the question? Okay, so that you can understand how the ester bond is going to be formed, or the esterification reaction. That is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, is that clear to you? Okay, I will also use one of same fatty acid as the second fatty acid, same one, capric. I didn't know the name. Is that clear to you? All right. Now for the third one, let me use a different one. Why is that? So that you get an idea. Then you will have an idea that when you want to make a triglyceride, you can have 3 different fatty acid if you want. You don't necessarily have to have the same fatty acid. Is that clear to you? So I'm going to use a different fatty acid, which is capric one. So capric one, pretty similar to this the previous ones, but instead of 4, I think you have 8 CH2 group. So that is 8 CH2 group. You see that? Now we got the fatty acids ready. We got the glycerol ready. The functional groups are facing next to each other. Then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Okay, what's going to happen? You are going to make a triglyceride oil. Where is that going to happen? It is going to happen inside the plant tree. Coconut plant, not coconut plant, coconut tree, or any other palm tree, or what? Even sunflower seeds. Inside those oil or inside those cells, this reaction is going to happen. Now I'm going to show you how these molecules come together to make a ester bond, or esterification reaction. As you can see, 3 water molecules are going to be produced, right? Okay, let's make the ester. Okay, when making the ester, you have to remember the H is going to come from the alcohol. Okay, this is what's going to happen. You see that? This is what's going to happen. OH is going to come from the carboxylic acid, not the H. OH is going to come from the oh, that's wrong, sir. That's wrong. That's bad. All right, now this is right. You see that? All right, you made 1, 2, 3 water molecules. So 3 water molecules are produced here. Then what's going to happen? We are going to make the triglyceride. Okay, let's draw the triglyceride. Okay, now in making triglyceride, you need to join this part of the glycerol. Okay, this part, you see this part of the glycerol with the fatty acid parts. Then you will make the triglyceride. Okay, let's try to do that. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Joining happens. See how I'm going to join? I start the glycerol part. Look. Are you looking? Look and learn. Look, all right. That part is drawn. Then you see the oxygen. That oxygen is right. Okay. Oxygen is right. Then what comes next? The fatty acid part. Okay, the fatty acid part. Look. This is the triglyceride I am making. So CH2 here, 4CH3. Now we got the same fatty acid as the second one. So here CH2, 4CH3. Then look what happens. Then look what happens. The last one. The last one is going to be really, really interesting. So look at that. Then look at that. CH2, 8CH3. Oh, we made the triglyceride or the oil. Now this is a oil. This is the oil. This can be fat as well, but let's just assume this as oil. Now this is the oil that we need in order to do the transesterification, to make biodiesel. Is that clear? Now don't forget the fact that there are 3 water molecules produced as well. So 3H2O. Okay, now we got the oil. Okay, who makes this oil? Oh, where is this reaction going to happen? This reaction is going to happen inside the plant cell. Then we extract the oil. Remember? I mean, if this was a coconut tree, now you scrape the coconut, you dry the coconut, you squeeze the coconut, you get the oil. Yeah, you squeeze it, you dry the coconut, it becomes desiccated. Now copra, you a piece of coconut, you squeeze the coconut, then you get the oil, coconut oil. Because if you have the coconut oil, we are going to make biodiesel using that. That is what we are about to see in our next video. What is our next video is going to show you? The production of the biodiesel using this oil. This oil. That is why we made this oil. No, we did not make this oil. The plant made this oil. We are going to extract that oil and make biodiesel. Okay, now next video is going to be a very important video, which I am going to show you the transesterification. Is that cool? Transesterification. Everyone wants to learn transesterification. All right. Let me talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being. No, thank you so much for listening to me. Bye-bye.